Hello, everyone, and welcome to the fourth episode. Oh, wait. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the fourth episode of the Delinquent podcast, starring me, Fat Goku, and KJH. What's up? We started on the correct
you should
day.
let us introduce ourselves.
Oh, okay. Well, you didn't do it last week.
Well,
No,
it was a
mine.
test.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. If Kalindi doesn't mind, then it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
That's no big deal.
So we were back. Not too much happened this week. There is no big tournaments, so that's why it's going to be pretty random topic for today's discussion. But of course, because it is the podcast, we're going to start off with one of our favorite segments to do, the Zane combo.
Yeah, I actually haven't
We
seen this
got.
one.
You have or haven't?
I have not.
Oh, it was
This
on
one's-
Reddit. It had like 2K upvotes.
Yeah, it was
I
actually.
never go to Reddit.
Yeah,
Oh, is audio being recorded, Magi?
It's already being recorded. It's not.
Well,
Okay,
they don't get
Starting
to
the
hear
output
intro.
failed. Please check the log for details.
Oh, sick.
Okay. Next episode.
episode.
For sure. That's gonna happen. But anyway, we can start off with the simple Zane combo. So here it is.
So it's on FD. That's a bad start.
Right.
-2 already. Dash attack starter, tech chase, up air. Double downer is
Yeah.
cool.
That is the only redeeming factor of this one. Right? It's
Yeah.
a
okay.
really bizarre down air.
Wait, no. There's one other thing. Zane hosted me this week for like 200 viewers. So like we're cool.
Yeah.
So like
Fine.
so that like negates the FD for me.
Sure.
I
That's
mean,
it.
I don't know. I'm really harsh on like when I give scores on things, I'm really harsh
You're right.
because like I don't know.
That's reasonable. But
I think if I give something a 10, that should be like the peak of its thing.
right.
So, like,
It should
they're
be the
really
best
hard.
combo, literally, of all time.
Yeah, or like at least top 5. You know,
Mhm.
you know,
Right.
like Kalindi's Shinebacker earlier.
Right. That makes sense.
Right.
But I actually do really like this combo because I've always like wanted to do weird combos with like the weird hitbox of down air. So it's probably the top
Yeah.
top things you could do with this weird down air.
Yeah.
Can we look at the whole combo again?
Yeah.
Because I remember nothing about this combo being remarkable, except for the down air, which I thought was actually really cool.
Yeah, the beginning was just pretty standard.
Yeah. The reverse back air, I guess. I guess the
Yeah,
reverse
they're-
back air into the weird down air. That's pretty good.
It's pretty cool.
You know.
Now it got 2K upvotes on Reddit.
Really?
Yeah.
Is
No.
Is
No,
it 2K upvotes?
No.
Wait, let me double check, because that's a big number.
Reddit doesn't know what they're watching.
Yeah. I mean, Reddit. Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's
Reddit's
just
not a good metric.
2,700.
2,700.
It could be melee players who are just like, it's not ultimate, upvote.
Like 650 likes. I think this is like pretty correct.
This
This seems like the correct ratio, but 2,000 upvotes. I don't know.
So yeah, if we take into account Zane rating me earlier this week, and that it was on FD, and that most of the combo wasn't that cool, but it had a cool finisher, I'd give it a 7. It's good.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
I think a 7 or an 8. 8 at best.
Seven's
for sure.
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
I
it's
think it's
solid.
8 worthy.
Pretty good. Overall, pretty good.
You know,
Could be
not
better, could be worse.
2.7K upvotes, but you know, it's all right.
If it had a crazy intro or like a crazy outplay,
Yeah.
Like
If there was
something-
if there was like a side B in there, I'd give it an 8.
All right. Okay, well, that was faster than usual. But anyway, so the topic that we want to talk about today was character diversity. From
baby.
multiple standpoints, both from a competitive standpoint and from a casual standpoint, and how it affects both players and people. I know Steven really want to talk about it, so I'll just kind of let him start off because I figure he knows.
Oh,
more
you're
than I
letting
do.
me start?
I think so.
Yeah, you can take the wheel. I'll
Okay.
chime in every now and then.
Okay, so I want to be fair. You know, these are just our opinions, because I think we're
Right.
all gonna agree a lot. And we're gonna be pretty harsh on character diversity, but like that doesn't mean it's strictly bad.
Mhm.
Like we're not trying to convince you that a game with like 30 viable characters is a bad thing, but just why we don't like it.
Right.
And you know, there are even arguments for it, like
Mhm.
like it does lead to more diversity in terms of like matchups you see, having more
Mhm.
viable characters. I'll argue later for why I don't think that's that important, but it's undeniable.
Right.
Um, Also, if there's a character that you really love in terms of playstyle, or maybe you just love the game they're from, if you really love Ness and you're a melee player, you're gonna have to choose: do you love Ness more, or do you love winning more?
Right.
And that's kind of,
Right.
it's not the best thing.
Mm-hmm. Character diversity also is like a lot more for like people who are play Smash for the IP, which is like 99% of the people, right?
Right.
That's
right.
why it works for sure. But anyway,
But my biggest thing is like, I don't know, whenever I see people like criticize melee, like one of the first ones is like, oh, no character diversity. But like I think the game is just so deep, with how hard it is, and how unique you can play every character, that we just don't really need it that much. Like I never look at melee and go, man, I wish there were like 5 more characters.
Right.
I've never had that thought in my life.
It'd feel the same as looking at melee and thinking like, God, I wish like the bottom 5 characters were like so much better.
Right.
I
And
think
it's like I don't really want that.
yeah.
No, I don't want that at all. I think it'd make it worse, at least for me.
Right. I think that's the hardest thing. So, from a spectator standpoint, I would say it's a lot easier to just assume that the more variety and like having more characters is like strictly good, and it's like, and it probably is from a spectator standpoint pretty fucking like superior, but from a competitive standpoint, and from if you were to be able to watch the game truly for like what it is, again from like kind of our perspective, you would see why we're like very, very against it, and or in the very least how it's very annoying.
So
and because that like we said, and it might be, again, this is another issue with spectating, it's very hard to understand which people, like the different play styles and a lot of different like decision making that you make. So it's like really difficult for you guys to understand what we mean by, oh, there's a lot of variety within the few characters that we have, and adding another character is just like, it's gonna change a whole fucking slew of things, and it's really would like it'd be very like, it's so hard to describe without going into super duper hard detail, but every tiny thing that would change. But that's probably the main thing that we want to communicate for sure.
I think what the big thing is like, if you're a more casual player, it's really hard to tell the difference between like fiction and like Leffen if you're a brand new player and you don't have their tags open. But if you're us, we can watch any Fox and be like, oh, that's probably this guy.
Right.
Considering these options that he's picking, like only he does that really. But for a casual player, like they just, and like not to harp on you or anything, but like, it's just harder to pick that kind of stuff up.
Right. And
so having just like more characters that are viable, like that's how you get your diversity.
Right. And just like spectators are like 99% like casuals who like don't plan to play melee. I mean, you just compare the entry numbers to the viewers, so it makes sense, right? There's a lot of people from Ultimate.
They want to see something stupid,
right? So
they want to see new characters and new jank or
right.
something like
But yeah, so I think it makes a lot of sense that they would prioritize it so much. And what's so interesting is like from our perspective too, like I know Bonfire talks about this a lot. It's like a lot of the Ultimate characters kind of blend in together in terms of like what they're actually accomplishing, even though they're like aesthetically different in terms of like what their moves are doing. But like a lot of the gameplay can feel like very similar, except the ones that are like outrageous, like Pac-Man, I guess, is like really strange. But that's again like a part of like, what type of diversity are you looking for? You're looking for like decision making diversity, which like in Melee there's a lot of different diversity in terms of like which character like is able to make certain decisions, or like within the character how many different decisions you are. But in Ultimate it feels a lot, at least from my perspective, also from a like more like a casual perspective on Ultimate, it seems like there's a lot like less diversity among options you choose, or at least I hear that criticism a lot. So that is a big part.
When Ultimate came out, or maybe like a few months after it came out, my friend plays it competitively, and we were just talking about how to get better at it. And I was like, because I entered a few tournaments, and from like my standpoint was, it looked like there was a bunch of characters, but they were pretty much divided into like groups.
Right.
It was like you played this way against like these like 10 sword characters and you play this
Right,
way against
sure.
these 10 projectile characters and so forth. So like in my mind it felt like 5 matchups as opposed to like I don't know
right.
how many characters there are.
And I
8.
think that's what's really good about Melee is like, if we have like 9 or 10 viable characters, whatever you want to say, like they all play so differently.
Right.
Yeah.
Like who are the most two
Oh
similar
shit!
characters
Thank you
in the
so
top
much,
10?
Axe. Sorry for interrupting. Thank you so much, Axe, for the huge
thank you,
raid.
Axe.
Hell yeah. But yeah, sorry. Continue.
Oh, but just like every character plays so differently. Like
Right.
the most similar characters are maybe like Sheik Falcon or like the Spaceys.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I'm drawing, I'm like grasping at straws pretty hard to make comparisons.
Right.
In a lot of ways, it's like, I don't know, and that's why I just don't think we need more viable characters.
Right.
No,
It's
the
not
matchups are
necessary
so
for sure.
deep and they're like how long has Melee been out? Whatever, like 15 years.
18,
like the matchups
18.
are 18. Yeah, the matchups are still like being developed.
Oh
like,
yeah.
really, really hard. It's actually every single time we we discover something new, it's like, dude, we're so bad.
Yeah.
But
Like there's optimizations like to the metagame every year
Right.
for almost every character.
And something else is like this is again from a competitor standpoint. It's like eventually the game becomes like a war of like, can you spend your entire life learning every single matchup in the game, and like even if you, because mastering a matchup takes a really, 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 really significant like amount of time. In of course, for coming from the perspective of Melee, so I couldn't deal with the frustration. I couldn't imagine it if like I spend all like my ass off grinding against all the different types of matchups that I have in my local, and then I go out of state and then I fucking have to play against King K. Rool for the first time.
Yeah.
Like that's
It's like, oh, you
that
don't
would
have a
be
King K. Rool in your region?
infuriating.
Sorry, buddy. No, the reason I like thought this was a cool thing to talk about was I like made a tweet about how we still know nothing about Melee. Like
Right.
no one agrees on like Marth Sheik. Like some
Right.
people think Marth wins, some people think Sheik wins, some people think it's like even. And it's like, why would we need more characters if we still don't know like
Right.
everything?
Right.
Mhm.
And again, I think it's just very hard to understand that because like it seems like
Sure.
it's one of those things where like if we just pretend Melee had a lot of players, like I understand why a company would add DLC because it would benefit like the 98% of players that are like at the bottom who just don't give a shit, and it would like
course.
take away from the 2% of players that are like actually the 0.01% of players that are like, well, we're still developing the current matchups, and like we're like there's a lot of really interesting things going on, so it'd be really nice if we just don't deal with it. But it just, we're definitely blessed to have a community, be surrounded in a game that was made in 2001. That was
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
best thing that happened to us.
We're lucky.
Like
And-
if you want to like kind of piggyback off of diversity and talk about DLC as well, I'm super happy
Yeah.
that does not
Yeah.
exist.
I
for our
literally
game.
I don't know.
Right.
We,
Just,
we even we had a patch
patches.
and it was called
Yeah,
PAL
yeah.
and it sucked.
Yeah.
At least I think there's less viable characters in PAL than there are in TSC.
Yeah,
Really?
That's
probably.
why I think it sucks. Well, I think it's just Sheik. I think like Falcon's probably in a better spot than he is in NTSC,
Sure.
as in more healthy. But I think Sheik is so bad in PAL that she'll never win anything. So like
Yeah.
I think a character soft got removed in PAL.
Yeah.
Even
I-
if
Yeah,
like
that's interesting.
even if like Falcon and Peach might be in more healthy spots in comparison to the rest of the cast,
Sure.
like I don't think it's worth sacrificing Sheik. in my
I see
opinion.
someone talking about more stages. That would be amazing, but like
I'm down for more stages.
Yeah, stages
but like
is fine.
stages aren't going to be something that will like make the game die at any point. Like no one's going to quit playing Melee because the stages
Well, yeah.
are too
Right.
bad.
Yeah, and if a
Right.
stage sucks, like I don't think anyone cares about banning it.
Right.
If they buffed Dr. Mario and he became really toxic, there would be so many arguments about whether we should ban Dr.
Yeah,
Mario.
God, I can like. I'm trying to imagine if Melee just had a random patch in like
Yeah.
two.
Just the mid tier just becomes insane.
I wouldn't play the game.
I think it's also
Yeah, and like that's why like if you ever ask a Melee player what changes they would say like changed about Melee, I feel like very few of them give the obvious answer of like, oh, just buff all the low tiers,
Uh-huh.
because like we actually just don't want it.
I think it's also because the low tiers in the game, we all hate playing against them because they're all like, the reason why they're a lot of times they're bad is because they're slow, and so if you play against them, they play very slowly and campy, and it's very annoying. So I think in our heads, our idea of buffing low tiers is like, holy fucking crap, they're gonna be even more annoying and even more like and stupid to kill, and like they're gonna buff the recovery, and that's the only thing that we can fucking do against them is fucking gimp them, and it's like, again, it's one of those things where like.
They're annoying to play against.
And I will also say that, of course, like my mentality is very much shaped by being a melee player from the beginning. I mean, who knows what would have happened if I did start off with PM.
I was gonna say you started off with PM,
but imagine if I'm sure if I stayed in PM, I would have kept, because when in the beginning I think I did have that mentality where like, oh, PM having more characters is better than melee having more characters. And again, as we're also stating in the beginning, we're kind of circle jerking in terms of like our opinion. Like we're all kind of agree with each other. So I'm sure there are a lot of in-depth reasons why, you know, character diversity is good even from a competitive standpoint. But
I think this is more why someone would prefer a game with less diverse characters, or like a smaller amount.
Sure.
This is more of that and less like, oh, you want 80 characters in your game that are viable? You're dumb. Like we don't think that.
Right.
Yeah, no.
We're just trying to argue why we don't see it as an issue in melee.
Right. Yeah. That's probably a better way to frame it, if anything. It's why melee's character diversity works, or whatever, something like that. I guess what's one thing that I wanted to say, the last thing for me, is that I think there is a universe that exists in Ultimate where like Ultimate is like out for 18 years and each matchup is like so in depth like it is in Melee. Like we are jumping the gun a little bit and saying that Melee has like these really like diverse, like intense matchups, and every character is different, every decision is different, and it might be more like homogenous if this game gets re-released today and Melee there's no previous knowledge and people just start playing everybody the same. That might just be a result of like how fast that people get good at games nowadays, how it's usually like, it used to be like we discovered it like slowly and gave each other tips, but now it's like you follow a guide and you just, you know, you follow the guide and you pretty much do exactly what it tells you to do. So that might be another thing, but I don't know, it's like stuff to think about, I guess.
I think it's also important to note that I feel this way independently of Ultimate. Like, you know, if Ultimate got deleted right now, I would still feel the same way about Melee.
Right.
If PM got deleted, like, I'd still feel the same way about Melee.
I always had this this funny idea if the games were released backwards. Like if Melee just came out last year. Like
that
how would
is
people
so
react to
interesting.
it? They'd be like, "What the fuck? Like only 25 characters? Well, like what the hell?"
That is really fucking cool, actually. It's like
only 10 of them are good.
Yeah, I actually don't think you would. Yeah, I think you would flop. I don't think people would. I don't think people would understand like how sick because like Smash was already a meme in like the FGC, even when Melee was like the main game and shit, like before like Brawl and Ultimate, and like even when Brawl died and Melee was the only game, like it was still getting clowned on. So I don't think people would try to figure out the movement.
I think they would, because we're in the Twitter age, and like people can just like laugh and post it. Like it'd be more active than Smash Wars, I feel like, when Melee was like first out.
Maybe.
I think the tech would actually be discovered like quickly, like way more quickly.
I think the issue is I think less people would play it because the game is like so much harder to get into that like people would just, you know, they'd play something easier.
Right, and that's the thing. When you first start off in Melee and you have no idea what's going on, the movement feels bad because you need because you get stuck in a lot of animations. There's no buffer. There's like that's the main thing is I think people would assume that Melee's movement is bad. It's just like oh, everyone falls faster.
Oh god, I want to live in this world. I just want to see.
I just want to make an alternate.
Everyone would also like. I think for the first like 5 years of the Melee metagame, if it came out last year, it would be dominated by like Puff and Peach, and like other floaties, because that's what they would be coming from Ultimate.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because Peach does carry over pretty well. Yeah.
Like I think
that's
Samus would be really good.
Who?
I think Samus would be good.
Yeah. Like the floaties
people like discovered like
dude, they'd be such like a, you know how people cried whenever like Gimmer released the whole like Phantom Footstool thing like yesterday for Ultimate, people would
Yeah,
freak
yeah.
out when they posted the crouch cancel video. It's like, nope, Melee's completely
Yeah.
dead. This is game's completely
Patch it
unviable. You patch it out for sure, instant.
I wonder how many people would think Fox is bad.
Imagine how many
We still
fucking
do.
Yeah.
I wonder what people would I wonder what they would patch out. Oh my god, that's so
Oh yeah, 'cause it also
interesting.
Oh my! I don't want to melee.
wobbling for sure.
Wobbling's God for sure.
Yeah, well,
TC would at least get nerfed.
Wait, what'd you say? Steve?
Crouch
Say crouch
canceling.
cancel.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it'd get nerfed.
God, who
I don't want to live in this universe.
Ness is gonna like have a tight like they're gonna keep like if they do like ultimate buffs, they're not gonna buff anything correctly. They're just gonna be like Ness's neutral B has 2 frames less startup. It's like great.
God, what a world that would be.
That would be so sick. Unless they like
I hate this idea.
I think like it's so sick, and I'm glad I don't live in that reality. But the idea of it's very cool.
Yeah. It's a funny idea. It's fun to theorycraft about for sure.
Yeah, I've thought about it a lot, and it just like blows my mind. It's like, oh god, like
Melee was
I don't
released
know.
at a perfect time. That'd be interesting
Yeah.
too. If Ultimate,
Yeah.
if everyone be like Brawl and Ultimate and Smash Bros. Movement was so slow, like Nintendo, please make a faster game. It's like
God,
okay, we
games
could
used to
try.
be so much harder.
They really were. I mean, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's,
And like games are still hard just because you're playing against other people. But you know, if you just compare like Brood War to StarCraft 2 or, you know, Smash 4 to Melee,
Mhm.
it's just like, it's a meme.
I think it was like. I mean, I think it's just like it's just more beneficial for a company to make an easier game, but like also,
yeah.
I think the technology, like the upgrade, like made it easier to make like easier games. 'Cause I think like back then they were like really. I mean, I'm completely talking out of my ass, but I would assume that like having less like or having like shittier technology made it to where you have to make games in a very specific way, and I think it just ended up like making it to where nowadays like, or it might be the audience too, like now that there's like a bigger chance to like spread out your game, you want to make it easier or something like that.
So I think a lot of it is like back in the day, arcades were like how people played games. And so if you wanted to make a lot of money as an arcade owner, you would need
harder games. I didn't think about
So
that
then,
at all.
but then that like even so then like let's say you're a Nintendo developer for the NES.
Sure.
Well, all right, I've been playing these like arcade games that are stupidly hard my whole life. So when I make a game on NES, I'll make it hard too because that's just kind of what I know.
Right. No, that does make a lot of sense. I didn't think about that at all.
And then I think like once we got past a certain point, because you know that's how you built narratives in games back in the day. It was like them being hard and having to beat them.
Right. Yeah.
But then once we could add like voice acting and cutscenes and like real stories, once we had like more technology, well then we're like, well maybe people will just want to play games for this, and then I think we kind of backtracked a little bit.
Right.
And then like now with esports so big, like I think the best way to have a successful esport is just having more players.
Mhm.
And like, what's an easier game to get into? Brood War or StarCraft 2?
Right.
Ultimate or Melee? You know, I'm not saying those games are easy,
I
but
always said
they're
that
just they just have a less hard barrier to entry.
Yeah.
I don't blame people for choosing Ultimate over
Yeah,
Melee.
for sure.
In terms
Oh,
of,
yeah,
like, if you're new.
For sure.
Yeah, no, I understand for sure.
I've had a few times where like if someone just describes why they're getting into a game, I'm like, yeah, you should just play Ultimate, or like it's like it makes sense and you made the right decision. And that's why there's actually this new kid in Louisiana tournaments, and it was so funny because like he just shows up and he gets called for Ultimate, and he was like, oh, and we didn't realize that he entered Ultimate. It's like, oh, sorry, like we just DQ'd him because like he would like you can't enter both events at our tournament or both games. And the guy was like walked up to us and said like, hey, we accidentally entered Ultimate, but he wanted to enter Melee. And we're like, wait, he's like fucking 10. What do you mean he wants to enter Melee? And like when he played, he knew tech, and we were just like, that's
sick.
so weird. That is so weird. That just doesn't happen anymore. And so like that's but it makes more sense for that kid to pick up Ultimate, but he's still like
There have been some kids coming to my like weekly with their mom, and it's like, I don't know, it actually like fills my heart with joy.
I just
Even though Melee is definitely harder to get into, it's still like right now it's still the best time to get into it.
If you're young, it's such like and you have young and you have time, dude. Oh my god, you can
Oh
do
my
whatever you
God.
want and just become a
So many resources.
yeah. And,
Yeah.
and you just like you're just gonna become like by the time you're gonna be able to travel, sick. You're already like 4 years into the game, and like that's like such a big head start.
Yeah.
So that was definitely some cool shit.
And I remember having to like, I had to grind shield pressure in the dumbest way back in the day. I would
Oh, the
I would
rubber
I would
band?
put Starman on like
I
on
did the
ultra
Starman.
high. Yeah, I would wait for a Bowser to get it, a level 1 Bowser, and then I would attack
Mhm.
him, and it'd kind of feel like attacking a shield.
I did
Nowadays,
that
you just
in the
go on
rubber
20
band.
XX.
The river what?
I did that in the rubber band on the trigger.
Oh, that's a good one.
Because I
Oh.
convinced myself that the Starman wasn't the same amount of block stun. So I was like, no, it has to be a shield. So I would just
Right.
like always do a shield, and then it would break, and I'd have to just wait. I could only
You
get
just
like
have to
2
wait.
shines in. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's so sick. I joined whenever 20XX like happens, so
Oh,
C
yeah,
stick.
you're lucky.
Yeah,
You're
C-
so lucky.
no, and it was funny because I didn't know how to use it, or like it was like the old version of
Oh.
20XX. So all that changed for me was I went to trading mode, and the C stick wasn't a camera anymore, so I could just practice in trading mode and spawn the Starman whenever.
Okay.
That is really funny though.
Yeah, we had to do some archaic stuff back.
You
in the
went,
day.
you walked up and down 2 hills, so that people like
Back in
me,
my day,
could practice in a simple
I
way.
had to put Starman on very high.
Okay, so I think that took up like 30 minutes of the podcast
Oh,
time.
we derailed so.
Yeah, I was about to say we went far from character diversity.
I do have one more little point that I think is kind of cool.
What's up?
I think underpowered bad characters makes for like pretty
Oh
cool
shit! Oh my god!
narratives.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh!
Oh, what'd you do? Magi.
I forgot
don't
that
know,
I
I'm not
have
watching
Discord
this
recording.
Oh.
Yeah, she always mess that up.
Oh, but I think bad characters make for like cool narratives.
Sure.
If they're certainly bad characters like Bowser, it's really cool if Bowser ever beats someone. If you're
Mhm.
playing your friends,
Cool.
like-
Oh.
you can like explain or like you can kind of show how much better you are by beating them with bad characters.
Sure. Yeah.
Do
Then
you
there are people like
remember-
Amza and Axe who like pop off with mid tiers, and it's just like whoa.
Do you
Sorry, go
remember when DJ Nintendo beat Unknown?
I don't think I was around.
Oh my god! I know.
I know
I,
it's before
It
my
was
time.
it was probably the saddest thing I've ever seen. Like the way like he gets up and walks out of the venue, and they like zoom in on the camera the entire time. I'm
Oh,
just like, no.
that shit
I'm not
sucks.
trying to have Bowser's out here taking names.
and then Bowser never won again. But like I don't know,
Yeah, probably.
DK's won sets, like Link has won sets. Kirby's farm Crimson Blur, so that's
I'm
cool.
rooting for LA. I don't want to talk about it.
Huh?
Someone in chat.
Oh,
Am I rooting for the Bucks or LA?
Um,
I don't want, I'm about to turn it off right now.
oh, I don't have it. I was gonna show the meme on stream, but I actually don't have it on my computer. Oh well.
wait,
I
what?
mean,
It should be in our chat. At
I
least.
was going to look in the chat, but I tried. Oh, I guess if it's in this chat. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're right. You're right.
I forgot. I actually completely forgot about the meme.
what meme?
The one
You know.
I made.
Oh, I guess we can reveal it too. That's actually funny. Oh well, we
Oh,
talk so
I-
much.
Don't know what meme.
We were talking about the meme that we.
Well, guy, I was gonna say, why do we talk so much?
What meme?
The one we posted on Twitter and
Drake
we got in
one.
trouble with.
Oh,
We?
yeah.
Or I
You-
got it.
You got in trouble.
We.
I gotta find it.
Yeah,
Oh my
let's-
god, y'all
I
talk.
felt,
Let's
is-
go
oh,
over
you
the
got it.
meme that
Oh,
Magi.
interesting.
okay, I think I found it. I almost found it.
Go over the meme that Magi got dragged for on Twitter.
Where is
Found it.
it? Post it.
Oh God, it's
Perfect. Oops. So we could talk a little bit about the
Jesus, that was so
lore
long.
really fast on this meme. First of all, I didn't make it.
yeah. So I made this. This was. I did not want to post this on Twitter. This was a circle
nothing.
jerk
This,
melee only player ultimate hate meme.
I have nothing to do with this.
And Magi actually explained it really well, I think, on Twitter, where she talked about.
I talked about the in-depths of like my
of like
views.
inclusivity.
Right, exactly. How this is a meme. People misinterpret it too sometimes. Like, although it should have been a meme about playstyle diversity, it was actually a meme about inclusivity. And I went on this long rant about it, and I like post. I actually did post this on Twitter. Wait, what?
Show the second part as well.
Oh yeah. So
So this was the ultimate one.
yeah, and this is the melee side, which is kind of part of of what we were talking about too. How we cared a lot more about like the individual play styles of people versus like and shit and yeah, it was just pretty funny because Steven made it. And Steven was like, haha, I'm never going to show this to anyone ever. And I'm like, wait a second. Yeah. I want this. I want to post
Kalindi
this
was
on
like,
the
you should tweet that. And I was like, no. And then Magi posted it and it got like 1K likes. And I was like, God, that would have been pretty cool. And then I read the replies. I was like, oh, okay, that's why.
Yeah, there's like, there's a lot of replies and there's like quote tweets. And I was like, man, like, I don't really want to put up with this. This is not worth it. It was like how in Street Fighter. In Street Fighter, there's like the evil power, like the Satsui no Hado, that overtook Ryu. That was like me, like discovering that you can just hate Ultimate and get like a lot of likes on Twitter. Because like you can bind into the hate and you can give in and just like experience true power, or you can get it from a more wholesome place. So anyway, that was our funny little thing about that.
I thought
mine.
Magi posts on Twitter. It's hers, all right.
All right. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
All right. So anyway, I think that's gonna segue relatively conveniently to our next segment, which is the level up segment. And we're gonna be talking primarily about mistakes that new players make.
Ooh.
And the reason why
level up segment.
The level up segment.
Okay.
And so the reason why I wanted to bring this up was because since we were already talking about the character diversity. One mistake that a lot of people make in terms, and this is again from a competitive standpoint, if you're trying to get better at the game,
very important.
Really, really bad idea to main more than one character, right? So again, people say like, oh, I want more character diversity so I can play more characters, but you would be like just using up so much time and spreading out yourself so thin when you already don't know that much about the game that it's a really, really, really bad idea to try to like play 3 or 4 characters right at the start of the game and like hope that you just kind of like learn as you go. And you can do that, it's just like really, really difficult, and especially with the resources we have now, it's way easier to just pick one character and go all in with it.
So if you don't care that much about like improving, then this doesn't apply to you.
Exactly.
If you're just playing for fun, then do what's most fun. Obviously, I don't need to tell you that.
Right.
But also what was I gonna say? Oh no, Kalindi, help! Say something.
What were you gonna say?
I don't know.
But don't
I had something to say.
But don't you think having a secondary can open up your eyes? No.
I was gonna say, if you're just starting and you don't know what character you like, then maybe try playing a few characters, just to see if you like one.
Yeah, that's
one
true.
Of the others.
But
I would try very hard to pick one as fast as possible if you're trying to.
Right. That's what I mean specifically. Like, you can picking one character and experimenting with a bunch along the way, that's, like, okay. But, like, picking 2 mains on purpose with the intention of, like, oh, I'm going to use these as counter picks or whatever, that's, no, you don't need to do that. Yeah. And to answer the question about open your eyes to new things, yes, you would literally be exposed to new situations, but, like, you as a player... Like, and mostly... As a new player, right, like, you need to master the situations. Like, it's already overwhelming to try to learn some of them, but to learn 2 different characters is like, again, it's about spreading yourself too thin, and there are too many lessons that you can learn from just playing one character.
Yeah, the game is just like too hard to.
I guarantee someone trying to play 2 characters will be making the same mistakes with both characters.
Exactly, that's a really good point too.
So just learning like what you're messing up, like fundamental wise, with one character, will make it easy enough, opposed to trying to figure out what you're doing wrong with both characters.
Right.
Because you're gonna think they're 2 different things, but they're probably just gonna be the same thing.
And
I want to do a little quiz.
For
sure.
Can you name one top 20 player who dual mained before they were top 20, and then like got to top 20 while dual maining?
Huh?
It's a weird one.
Like, is there someone who on their come up was dual maining, and then like became a top 20 player after that.
Does none count? Not really, right?
So like none kind of counts.
Mewtwo
And, like,
King kind of counts.
No, Mewtwo King was like the best player in the world with Fox. Just Fox.
I see.
Or like he was like top 5. Yeah. Back in like 07?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that sounds right.
What is it? Mango? That's too easy.
What? No.
Well,
He played Puff. Until he was like the best.
Okay, I see.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, so you mean the first time they got ranked?
Yeah. So you have to get good while dual maining.
I don't.
Like
I
he
don't
doesn't
know
count.
the
He was like one of the best players in the world. Then he
top
picked up
20.
Armada doesn't count. He's best in the world with Peach. There's like 2 answers that I could give. I don't love either of the answers, but most of the good players that people know who dual main were amazing players with just one character.
Oh,
then they picked up another one.
It's not PP, is it?
No, he was the best in the world with Falco.
Falco, yeah. Ice?
Ratio with Marth and DK. That's yep. No, he switched a lot, but he would stay the character.
Oh, Plup with
Which
Samus
is-
like top 20 already.
Yeah, I guess almost Plup. Plup could almost
Almost.
work. I mean, so the real answer is like I didn't have an answer. Like
Okay, yeah.
the point was that everyone who's good.
Can't believe you just made me think.
Yeah, I was really
Well, yeah, because like no one does it.
Right.
Because dual main is so bad for improvement.
And people, again...
So like none
I'm sorry.
kind of did it with Ganon, and like West Balls kind of with like Fox and Falcon, but I don't know. I don't think Nunn's Ganon or like West Balls' Fox/Falcon were like super vital to their success as players.
Right.
In the same way that like Armada needs Fox if he wants to compete right now.
Mm-hmm. I think that was the main thing, is like never let like this idea that like you understand that the character is capable of doing everything that you probably want the secondary to do, right? It's like a lot of people pick it as like a counter pick, or like, oh, I'm going to make up for my character's weakness by picking a second character. I can, at least in Melee, I can assure you that you can just learn to deal with that issue with your character, right? It's not like the character's incapable, and it's not like you're physically incapable of doing it. Like you're totally within your grasp. You just need to like be pointed to the right direction, basically.
And if you truly think the character is incapable, I think what you should do is switch mains and not.
Yeah.
Like if you're playing like Luigi and you think Luigi sucks, I don't think the answer is to pick up Fox for Puff. I think the answer is just switch to Fox or
Right.
Falco.
No, that
or
makes
whoever
sense.
you like.
Right. That's a good way to put it. It's secondaries are a band-aid fix a lot of the time. At least until like your Armada. You know, Armada has like reasonable counter.
Yeah, once you're like a top 10 player, then like dual maining becomes a very real thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Like if Leffen wanted to
top
pick up
20
Sheik,
or whatever, I think those people are good.
I think
enough as well.
after that though, it's really sketch.
Yeah,
Right.
you kind of don't really need it.
And this is in the world, by the way. So like,
Yeah.
you know, no, it doesn't apply to anyone in chat. It doesn't even apply to us. We can't like.
Yeah.
If Magi,
I can't switch yet.
yeah. If Magi was like, oh, I'm gonna pick up a Sheik for the Sheik Ditto, I'd be like, no, you're
Sure, you
dumb.
get destroyed.
Stop.
What?
You would.
I mean, I agree. It just seems unnecessary.
No, it's necessary because these other people in chat will get destroyed as well.
I see.
Yeah.
They need to know that someone your level will get equally rocked.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. And the other thing that like this is like one of the things I hate most about dual maining. Or like not even dual main, but if you just have secondaries that you use in tournament. Like let's say you're an Ice Climbers player and you don't want to deal with Ice Climbers Peach. So you pick up a Peach. And then you play against a Sheik or something and they have a backup Peach. So then you like both end up playing like your secondaries against each other. Because you know, not everyone's gonna listen to our insanely wise advice.
Yeah.
Some people are still gonna secondary, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So I think if you do pick up a secondary, you kind of have to be ready to play against any character.
Right.
So it's like it's literally just twice as much work as just
And that's definitely where.
or like
And,
almost twice.
That's what's interesting because you're kind of talking about more like the mid-level to like fringe top 100 players that do that. Like,
Yeah.
Because I've definitely seen that a lot of locals where like they have really weird counter pick wars, and that's like
Right.
weird and like that again. Like
No,
that.
and I think it's so bad.
Yeah, you could just like get
Like,
better with one character and just destroy them.
But I think the reason it works for super top players is eventually there is a point where I think it might be more worth it to pick up a secondary if you have a really bad matchup than it is to get better with your character if you're already one of the best in the world with your character.
Yeah, I can see that.
But you know, if you're like a mid-level player, you get like top 8 at your weeklies or something, then don't just stay your character.
Is that 10-handed?
Oh
Yeah.
my! Are you playing poker?
I can tell from back here he's playing poker.
God damn it, Kalindi.
What?
Um,
Yeah, like me
Multitask.
team versus Chu. Oh my god.
yeah, that was.
Don't remind me about that.
So that was the first.
So don't dual main.
Yeah, that's number one's new player for new player mistakes is don't dual main. The second thing was I wasn't ready to prepare more than one topic because I thought we were just gonna I was gonna come up with stuff along the way, but I actually don't have anything yet. So, if anyone else has a very quick tip to give new players, by all means,
I have something.
go for it.
I think one really common misconception from new players is that improvement is a lot more rapid or a lot more instant than they think.
Mm-hmm.
Like people will play a really good player and just be like, they'll get like 4-stocked or whatever, and they'll be like, oh, I just can't be that good. And they'll ask for tips, and it's like, dude, if you're getting 4-stocked, there is nothing I can say to you that will make you win the game. There's literally no
Right.
words in the dictionary.
Right.
It's kind of like muscle building. You know, if you bench 300 and I bench 100, you can't say anything to me to make me bench 300.
Right.
I just have to put in the work. You know, one week I'll bench 105 and then like 110. I don't know how it works, but you know.
Right.
I don't know. So I think Melee, it's a lot of very small incremental improvements that over years will be very big. But like in the short term, there's like not much you can do.
Right.
Except for like mentality stuff, I think.
I actually. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
You can go ahead.
Okay, well, it's funny that you brought up the weight thing because I also, when I was helping my friend out, that's exactly the way that I described it. It's like you can't expect you to be able to lift 300 pounds. Like that's like it's just absurd, and it's also just a matter of like on the same way it's being able to compare your previous self. It's like obviously you're not going to be like super toned and ripped, and like if you're 6 months into the game, you're like, man, I'm like still really weak. If you compare yourself to where you were 6 months ago, like the progress is so obvious, even if your results look similar. And that's another thing too, is that like your results, your literal tournament results are not a reflection of your improvement, because Melee is a lot more about being able to optimize individual scenarios and being able to consistently win in those scenarios, which doesn't mean that just because you are starting to understand a scenario that you're going to win it in tournament like 4 times in a row and across 3 different games. And so that's why it's really hard to feel Melee's improvement unless you look at yourself in the past, because it's like, holy crap, I'm doing and understanding way more things.
Yeah, that's kind of one of the issues with like not having like a ranked system. We have Anthers, but it's a giant meme.
Mm-hmm.
Like in StarCraft 2, for instance, I can be like, okay, my MMR is 5,000. Then I played for a month and now it's 5,200.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's a bigger number. I can see that.
Right.
In Melee, the biggest ways I can like see growth really easily is if I play someone and you know, maybe I win half the games, and then we play a year later and I win 90% of the games. I'm
Right.
like, oh, well, clearly I just improved more than them.
Right.
But like that doesn't happen that often. But when it does, oh my god,
It does feel really good.
Man, Jay made me forget what I was gonna say.
No.
Oh, it was something just like small new player advice is what I would tell them to do is don't try and use highlights as analysis or anything like that.
Yeah, I've done
Like,
that.
Yeah, because the issue with like if you're new to Melee and like you're studying consists of watching highlights, you see like all just like the cool stuff. Like you miss out like on all the fundamentals and like just the stuff that happens before the cool shit. And I think that happens in like
agree.
so many sports where it's like you're not gonna learn how to be a pro basketball player by like only watching highlights and stuff like that, because they
Right.
only highlight the stuff that like the exciting stuff. They don't highlight the
Right.
boring stuff like how you should play neutral out of the corner and stuff like that, like how to use your
Right.
shield.
Sure.
So
That's why a lot of people multi-shine before they understand
Yes.
like how to
Before
use
they
it at all.
Short hopping's not cool. No one's gonna make a short hopping highlight,
yeah, exactly.
but it's way cooler, but it's way better than like multi shining.
I think this is like a really weird tip, but like also being able to understand why you play the game is very important, I think. Not only from like a mentality standpoint, but like literally just to establish your goals. Like, what are your goals? Like, is it just to like, I hear a lot of people like, oh, I want to be able to play the game. It's like, well, I don't really understand what that means either. But does that mean do you want to get like really 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 good, and you want to get to like the top level, and that means you have to put like a very specific amount of work into the game. But if you just want to have fun, you want to like do this as a social event, you want to get a little bit better, you want to invest in a competitive thing, then maybe your goal with Melee will, you can take things more like, oh, okay, I do just kind of want to do the cool things, and I'm not really too worried about getting super better.
Sure.
In which case, you know what, that's fine. It's really important to establish what you want to do out of the game, because at least you'll get to organize your your path, and you can figure it out.
Yeah, for
I don't
sure.
think you have to do that immediately if you're just starting out.
I agree.
But at some point, definitely make a decision on what you want to do with Melee.
And it's definitely fluid, because I started off because I wanted to L cancel, and that was it. I didn't care about anything else. And then of course it changed, and especially it's really hard to say from like someone who was like, if you don't know you don't have the experience that I have, but like I remember in the beginning it was like, oh, I want to be better than my friends, and then I was like, okay, well, I don't think I can be top 100, but maybe I can get on the PR. It's like, okay, well, I'm on the PR, maybe I can get past like oh, but the number one, he's been number one for the past decade, I can't beat him, so I'm going to get better than everybody else. And then it's like, okay, well, now there's just the top 10, the guy's been number one, so I guess he's the only thing I have left. And eventually it's just like the cap goes away, and it's like, okay, I guess I'm just going to try to be the best.
Mm-hmm.
So it's try to like Kalindi said in the beginning, don't worry too hard about it, but as time goes on, that could really shape like how you should approach the game from this point onwards, depending on what you want to do with it.
Yeah, and usually when we talk about advice, we're coming from the perspective that you're trying to improve at the game. Mm-hmm. So if you ever hear something that we say and it sounds really dumb, like at least for you, then try to keep that in mind.
Right. Do you have anything, Kalindi, for? Oh wait, did you give the tip?
That was me.
Oh, okay. Did Steven give the tip?
Sorta, yeah.
Have you given a tip?
I did. I was the one who started off with the character diversity thing, right? Or does that not count?
The domain? I don't know.
Yeah,
the domain last week. I mean, there are no rules, man.
Advice,
do what you want.
Give advice. Okay.
Give advice.
Yeah, me and Kalindi are done carrying.
What's my advice? God damn it. It's funny because both of your topics, I was like, oh yeah, I've literally like gone over this pretty recently with people, and I know. But okay, hold on. I want to think of one.
You added to our points.
I do want to think of one. What is a good one? I mean, okay, this is like a really like this is a really silly one almost, but this is the thing that individually helped me out the most, which was to run it back like every time if you can. It's just like always approach it with the mindset that like you made a mistake and that you can just learn what the mistake was and fix it. And if you do this an infinite amount of times, you will be the best player in the world, because you'd have learned every single mistake you've made and every single thing that you need to learn, and then you're done. But that's all Melee really is just like being able to overcome one individual scenario and losing in it, and then trying it again, and then once you accomplish it, you move on to the next obstacle, and you do this and you do this and you do this and you do this. So I think that's like I think a lot of people give up. I think a lot of people switch to secondaries. A lot of people like say they can't do it. That's like they've hit their plateau. But I think being able to confidently just tell yourself that you are just as capable of being the best player in the world as Armada was, and there's nothing inhibiting you. There's nothing about your character that's inhibiting you. There's nothing about yourself that's inhibiting you. It's just, or there's anything about the world that's inhibiting you. It's just yourself, because Melee is actually a game that rewards hard work compared to like the real world, which doesn't really.
Yeah, no, it's all about, everything comes back to incremental improvements.
Right.
Like Armada didn't get from whatever your skill level in chat is to Armada in 2 weeks.
Right.
It took him a decade.
Stop.
I keep forgetting. It's because I have notifications.
How do you make that mistake?
It's because they keep having notifications on my screen, and I'm like, oh, I need to get rid of them. Right click, mark as red. Yes. Okay. But yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I think about it. We're actually pretty short. Like we're only 15 minutes in, but I think the next few segments might take a little while.
Did you say
so.
15 or 50?
50? No, not 15.
Oh.
That would be.
I was like, what the hell?
That would be insane.
I was like, sorry guys, this podcast is gonna be like 20 minutes later.
I think we're almost about an hour in, so
yeah, that's
right. I think Q&A and the bingo thing.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Should we play a best of 5 or no?
We'll see. We'll see how I feel at the end of Q&A. But the other question is, do we want to do the bingo?
Chat wants it.
The bingo card first or the Q&A first?
Probably bingo.
Bingo.
Okay.
Bingo.
I'm down for some bingo. So
let me get some.
We hit bingo.
Yeah, I was about to say let me go ahead and open up.
Did we even talk about it last week?
We did not. We completely forgot to.
I like how we hit bingo and we just literally did not mention it one time.
So if you guys did not see on my Twitter, we actually did complete bingo. Bones posted a See Me 2020 tweet, and so now we are completely done with it, or not completely done, but we're pretty much done with this one, and it's time that we make a new one. We discovered, after thinking about it for a few minutes, that it's very hard to make another Smash Twitter bingo because there's just like only so many memes going on at once.
Yeah.
And so instead what we're going to do is we're just going to make a bingo card about the upcoming Summit campaigns and I guess the actual Summit event because that's a long time away and there's lots of like content that we can bingo. And hopefully within that time span we can also create, by the end of that time we can create another bingo card for like the next season or whatever.
Can the free space be Magi feet picks?
Yes, I was actually going to do bathwater.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, so you missed all of it, but in case just...
We're doing Summit bingo.
Oh, Summit bingo?
Yes, because like the campaign and the event.
Campaign, the tournament.
Oh, and the tournament?
Yeah.
I mean, just in case, right?
Okay. Are we making that right now?
Yeah, that's what we're doing right now.
Okay, all right. Run it.
I'm on it. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, this one. Okay, so we're gonna do Smash Ultimate or Smash Summit bingo. An actual podcast so I can listen while working. Whenever I figure out how to record properly, because I keep this is the first time I remember to record, and then it said, "Oh, there's an error recording."
I mean, can we not just extract the audio somehow?
We could. I guess it's not gonna be the same.
Damn,
quality.
Magic, do you not care about the listener's experience?
No.
Okay. All right. At least she's honest.
But yeah, I'll try. Let's see. Now that I'm on break too, it's a lot easier for me to just look into stuff. So if y'all remind me, actually you guys just did, but I'll look into it. I'll look into it for sure. Anyway,
we'll get there.
So the free space, Magi bathwaters / feet picks because
Magi degeneracy.
I already know that I'm gonna do it. Okay, so first one.
You think someone's gonna eat an onion?
Gross food's probably a better generalization, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Gross food. Gross food seems like a good start.
I might do gross food.
Right.
Oh, I forgot you're running your campaign.
It's gonna be a
internal war. I probably will.
It'll be interesting. I think we're gonna have to. We'll figure out something. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
What else? Smash Rap. That's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Because Bobby's.
Oh yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah. Diss track specifically. It'll probably be Bobby and Zane or something.
Bobby Zane, yeah.
Maybe
I'll make a diss track about you.
Oh, that's a good idea. You're onto something.
I'm onto something.
What else?
I'm just gonna do all of it. Just the top roast. I'm gonna.
Yeah, you're just gonna complete it.
What else am I gonna? It's 300-pound plus guy opts in for Summit. It's oh wow, I wonder who that's gonna be.
Top 10 Call of Duty that dude. Shoot at opts in. That would be kind of weird.
Shoot at opts in? That should have been the free space, to be honest.
SFAT
wins qualifier.
Yeah, that definitely should be one.
That's really good. Let's see. Which mid-tier? Which a mid-tier fucking what is it? Mid-tier region
makes it to the final round of something.
Or New England.
No, New England. New England should be the free space.
Yeah. Some rando from New England's gonna get 10,000 votes. They might not make it in, but
Johnny Kozo too. Wow.
No. Oh. We're not doing that one.
Wait, what? What they just?
Johnny Goes 02 again.
Oh, the fuck. That's
Um,
mean. We're not gonna do anything mean.
Left and right. Oh, Mafia.
I think left and right that's just another free space.
There's so many guaranteed ones. Actually, I need to spread these out. These all might be too strong together.
These are all too strong.
I don't think anyone's gonna write a Leffen diss track about him playing Ultimate.
Oh,
Leffen's not even campaigning.
What, you're just making them all in a diagonal?
yeah, I was about to say, I fucked up.
Yeah, Leffen dies day one as Mafia. Could
yeah.
definitely be one.
What else? We should think more about like the campaign stuff. So like,
How about one of us making it in?
that should be the free space.
It's just you two.
Delinquent trio
Well, yeah.
makes it in.
Alright, I mean, I guess you were, unless you were saying one of us, as in you and Magi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you going as a guest or whatever?
Who knows?
Okay.
We'll figure out when it comes. Let's see. God, this is hard. This is like how I felt the first time too when we did the first bingo card.
Bingos are hard.
Because there's
Think
just
of,
so
like,
many.
25
Yeah,
names.
there's just so many things.
We'll do a 3x3 tic-tac-toe bingo. Bing.
Bing. All right, let's see. What happens? Oh, Bobby gets banned. I saw that one earlier.
Yeah. For a hentai on stream or whatever.
It's banned.
If Bobby gets banned, I will be shocked.
Yeah, it'd be really funny if he fucks up again. Let's see. Oh, SoCal. All SoCal gets in.
Or all SoCal campaigns.
Or yeah, I guess that's
I'll say campaigns.
all of SoCal. Let's see. I think the requirements are you have to be top 100. So, there's not really like a good like. I thought there'd be like a good like really weird meme pick. I don't know what like a meme pick would be nowadays, honestly.
Well, I mean, it's all top 100, so like, I think anyone not like top 50. I think even, I guess you might not be top 50. I might not be top 50. We'd be meme picks.
Yeah. A sub 50 gets in. I think sub 50 is pretty. Like Bobby's gonna be like the one to get in if anyone, and like Bobby's probably the closest to a meme pick, but he's not that bad. But I guess he's probably gonna be pretty worse compared to everyone else.
Oh god, if Bobby made it in, would I call that a meme pick? It's like it's fringe.
Yeah, because he's like also so popular right now, so it's like it's weird to consider it. I don't know. That's actually an interesting one.
Damn, I just realized that Bobby has started his summit campaign early.
With the zine. Yeah, I mean that's how I felt this time too when I was streaming a lot. It was like I'm basically like, I feel like I was starting my summit campaign like 6 months ago. That's just how I felt. It's
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I've been streaming like once a week. I'm starting mine too.
Yeah.
H-box pop
Pop off.
Oh, that should have been a free space. Yeah. There's so many free spaces.
Too many free spaces.
Okay, actually, I'll put mine somewhere else, and then. Okay, we need to pick a good free space. H-box pop up is pretty good. I'm down.
Is that the free space?
What if he just gets like fifth?
Oh, God. It has to be guaranteed.
I thought
it
that
actually has to be
free space.
guaranteed.
Actually, did he pop up on anyone at the last summit?
Yeah, sometimes HBox wins a turn. No, well, he's lost the last couple tournaments. He's gonna pop up.
Like I mean, he lost the last summit, so I'm saying
if he beats like I don't know.
What's a good? Who's like guaranteed?
If he beats like Mango in losers finals, does HBox pop off?
Sometimes, it depends on the set.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you know.
But the thing, I guess, like that's why I put mine as the free space because like I know this is happening.
Yeah.
He popped off on Zhang 2 summits ago. If I recall correctly.
Yeah, that was the fucking fuck. Yeah. Oh, people complaining about pools. About format. Because it always happens. Like, I'm not sure they're going to do Swiss, so I'll just put format just in case. Let's see.
Rishi's Jungle Jam side event.
Oh, that's actually a good one.
That's, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we should try to predict what side event they're gonna do, like, because they did the talent show or they did like the construction work at Ultimate Summit. I wonder if we can predict. It's really hard to predict, but
That's so hard.
hmm.
Can we put skit? That's a movie reference. I feel like that's pretty.
Yeah,
easy.
that's pretty consistent. Movie reference.
I feel like it's gonna be
Skit.
like The Matrix or something. I don't know. They've done Whiplash, American Psycho.
Oh, is it Ludwig? No, Ludwig mashing isn't a Summit thing. That's like a Genesis thing.
I mean, he's usually there.
Do we do
Yeah.
Left and Dies First Day?
Oh, I guess we can. I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's
If
a
he's,
good one.
I wonder if he's gonna play.
Predict the summit theme.
Yeah, because like last time was like Black Mirror and like the one previously.
Oh, that's so hard.
Yeah, again, it's like it's
Yeah,
just too
I
hard.
don't
What else? Oh, people complain about the commentary, like the commentary picks, because I think Scar wasn't at the last one, right?
I never paid attention.
I mean, people
to that.
complaining is always a good bingo.
Maybe maybe that should be the free space. Complaining or Fox players complaining is gonna be the spot again.
Just forever. Doesn't care what
the
medium
trailer.
you're
They haven't
talking
released
about.
official trailer. They released like the announcement of like the event, but not like an actual theme trailer.
Yeah, you can't even like opt in yet.
Oh
Wait,
man.
Fox player complains is the actual free space.
No, I'm trolling.
That'd be funny. If it's just always that.
If it's always that, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Can we have hashtag trip for summit somewhere?
Yeah, again.
Again.
Even as a
yeah.
someone's gonna do it as a meme at the least.
Is he campaigning?
Yeah, he
When
is.
does the
Probably.
campaign start?
I don't
It's-
I don't think I've heard him say that he is, but like I'm sure he
I
is.
think it's gonna start like the beginning of January or like halfway into it. Ludwig gets voted in. That's what it is.
I don't remember how campaigning.
Oh,
works.
I have
think it's
a
gonna be the start
I
of
have a
January.
good one.
What is it? I can't see that.
Oh, Swedish in the background.
Is he always in the background?
Or Swedish is like because Swedish always goes to the events regardless if he makes it in. Right?
See, yeah, the last one.
I thought so, right? That's what I thought. That's what you said.
Trying to remember.
He was
Fuck,
not,
was James
okay.
there?
Hack Seats Pizza.
That's a pretty good.
I'm
one.
down.
Oh, people complaining about like the campaigning process of like.
Oh yeah.
People
I mean,
haven't
I'm
complained
gonna.
about that in a while.
I mean, if I campaign, I'm probably gonna complain about it. It's me.
Unrelated topic for endorsements. Oh, we should like
Someone tries to start random beef with someone way
Yeah.
out.
Random
random
beef.
beef. Yeah, this is I think a good one. Over under $10,000. Or like I guess over $10,000 for one player. Or like what's the standard amount that's like
I don't even.
I
know
have
if
no
it's
idea.
One
how some of
donation.
those work.
one donation?
I'd say
I think 5K
It's
sounds pretty
5K.
absurd.
maybe 3.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Or
I would do 3K donation.
3K plus donation. This is New England. Thank God they're not in the same spot. That's perfect.
Uh,
Were there floaties in the last one? Besides
I
Puff?
don't remember.
Triff.
Trev, okay, never mind. What was the New England spot? It's just like New England player gets in. Yeah.
New
yeah.
England meme.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there definitely floaties are in. Because I was about to say like only fast fallers get in.
We have no players. You'll get there.
Isn't Calvar campaigning?
New England will vote. Maybe someone won't get in, but like, yeah, Calvar will get almost in or something weird. Chat, we need help. We need 8 more.
Low tier hero spot.
Westball's campaigns.
I mean, that's all of SoCal campaigns.
It's okay. SoCal.
Actually, we should. How many? We should probably set a number instead of all. Like, let's say like 5 SoCal.
Yeah, 5 is fine.
5 plus.
Okay.
Curb gets in.
Team Beer could have been the.
Oh. Or like the melee chant. Those are like both like they always happen.
Melee chant?
Melee.
That only happened at the summit, at the Ultimate Summit.
Oh.
God, melee players are mean.
Oh, we had to do like Hacks doesn't follow up on promise.
I wonder if Pax is gonna go. I feel like he.
Actually, I don't know. Do you hear that?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's so.
That is so loud. All right, Kalindi, it's up to us for the next minute.
What?
I think it's over. Okay.
That was,
oh my god.
Well,
That dude does it like every day.
is there a motorcycle in your room?
It's definitely outside. It's just like some guy. So dumb. What else?
Absurd.
Actually, yeah. If you guys could, I'm gonna get my water real quick, so I'll be right back.
What are we doing, Steven?
We're trying to think of more things. Bingo's hard.
I can't see all of them. I can't see any of them, as a matter of fact. But I see
Is it just full screen the stream?
No, that doesn't do anything for me.
Does it not?
I still can't. I just full screen. I still can't see anything.
Puff player gets a VIP pass for HBox practice. I'm down.
Yeah, that can be one. That can be one for sure.
That's a good one.
KJ
Now,
dropped
chat
from
thought of
Zane.
one.
Wait, what?
Puff player gets VIP pass for HBox practice.
Actually, no. I'm about to say I dunk on Zane, but that would be me fulfilling the.
Yeah. That's why I don't. Should I remove mine?
What? I think ours are fine.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I don't know. That one's guaranteed. I think one of us making it's like a cool one though.
Yeah.
HBox
Doesn't show up to 0.5. He went to a couple.
Who?
He went to at least
HBox.
one. I don't know how many. I'm down for that.
On a summon instead too. Or unfulfilled promise. I don't want to call it a specific player.
Sure.
That's why I didn't do the Hex one. I don't know.
I still owes me a best of 5 for the time he got voted to Summit.
Funny.
Was that like Summit 2? The one with the wobbles?
Yeah, probably.
You owe me a best of 5, dude.
Is he in chat?
No way.
No.
Oh.
There's 0% chance.
Um,
Maybe someone will tweet at him.
we should do some commentary thing.
Oh, I think a wobbler is gonna get in,
Oh.
God. Well, they didn't last time.
but someone will this time.
Yeah. Wobbler gets in.
Wow,
Yeah.
that gets in.
People complain about
Embarrassing
doubles.
cosplay.
I'm down.
Yeah, I guess that's a good way. I was thinking if we can make it any more specific, but that shit I might do too. People complain about doubles. People do that every event though.
Yeah.
Oh, they do the draft pools every time now? No, probably not.
I don't know.
Because like having it to where like you know when like Hungry Box picked Leffen or something, there was like Mango picked Leffen for like his pool. It'd be like if that happened again. I don't think they do that anymore.
I don't think that was so sick. Even though I think Mango lost.
Oh, that would be a gamble. Mango wins.
I'm down.
Let's
Down
do
for a
it.
little Mango gamble.
Because he hasn't done it yet.
Mango down.
Parents, they don't care about doubles.
Mango's
after
gonna
the-
win or get 5th.
Or we should do both or gets fifth. That way it has double the chances.
Yeah, okay. Alright, I like that one.
That like quadruples the chances.
Max Angle Summit, that's actually not bad. HBox. Armada Grand Finals. I was like, Armada Girlfriend, what is this like a cheating joke? Okay. HBox Armada Grand Finals is a really funny one. But I don't think it's reasonable.
Nah, that's stupid.
HBox Cooks Armada. It's so funny. Um, what else? What else? What else? We only need 3 more spots.
3 more.
Um, I
Can we
think
stop talking about Armada and HBox cucking each other?
yeah. Armada's not going. he's
Armada's not
playing
coming
singles.
back. No, oh my god.
Yo, Armada. um, Armada's third girlfriend, Armanda. Axe Pizza Face. We already have that one, kind of. God, this starts really hard. I feel like there's so much room left, though. What's a weird incentive that we haven't talked about? There's gross food, diss track, cosplay, bathwater.
Can't forget about bathwater.
Random beef. Oh, God, I feel. Is that actually everything that we? Are melee players uncreative? I mean, that's like actually its own thing.
Yeah.
Our melee players what?
Uncreative in terms of.
Yeah, we
campaigns.
Yes.
only play 9 characters.
That's true.
Guys miss sick combo by roofing up. Commentators get distracted.
Yeah, I'm down.
That's so easy.
It's fine.
I mean, I think it'd have to be a pretty big, a big distraction. Like, if there's a sick combo,
Commentators
then, like,
miss big moment, big
Yeah.
thing, or big moment.
Top player was actually really good on commentary.
We should probably like call it like if they call something the Kalindi Tech or something, or like
I'm
Kalindi
down.
2.0.
The Kalindi.
I'm down.
Hungrybox and Mango on couch together. What's the final one?
Ginger calls out Ginger Nair.
Fuck, I just had one. Fuck. There's something about the the mini like side event, because like Mario Party was the last time, so like I was thinking like Amzo wins the side event again, whatever it is, because I think he won the last one.
Okay.
Wait, did we put an HBox pop off in there?
Did we?
Ever?
Oh no, we didn't.
Oh, we're dumb.
Easy,
We did it.
easy, easy, easy. Generate. It's over. All right. The next edition of the Delinquent Trio fucking bingo thing done. Screen capped, ready to post on Twitter.
Hooray!
Free space has typo.
Okay.
Wait, what? Oh, you're right.
Oh,
Nice catch.
complaining.
Generated. Screen cap. Done. All right, that took a lot longer than I thought it would.
All right. If you
Finally.
see any of these things, make sure to use the hashtag @SmashBingo and reply to whatever it is, so that we can actually see it.
Yeah. You
And you can tag one of
me
us
or
if you really.
Steven or Clint. Yeah.
Yeah.
The controller model. Oh, the controller model would have been a decent one. Okay, so
Dope.
finally, we can move on to the final segment of our podcast, which is the Q&A portion. So, if you have any lingering questions of the previous topics or a new one, by all means, go ahead.
I saw some good questions earlier when we were talking about when we were doing like the level up section.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully
did
those
too,
people are
but-
still in here because we
I
did
forgot
not
all of
talk
them.
about them at all.
Yeah, hashtag Smash Bingo, not at Smash Bingo.
Did I say @SmashBingo?
You did. Tuesday's the Wobbler. Hell yeah. Yeah, if anyone has any questions, favorite old school player, I don't know.
Does J-Man count? I like his Fox.
Bomb soldier.
I love all of you so much.
Aw.
Who said
That was a good question.
I think my answer
Is that Tuesday?
Is it PC Chris? Might be. I'm not good enough for the old school lore. I only know the documentary stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, Bomb Soldier was dank.
Bomb Soldier was dank. Who else do I really like? I don't know.
And my answer is dope.
Hmm?
We talk dope.
The Falco?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
That's just open Q&A. Ask whatever you want.
No, we already talked about it, Wolf.
People have been saying you should play Puff. Any response? If you're talking about that ridiculous Rishi video, I didn't watch it. I'm not gonna watch it. So
Did I ever meet A? He was the best player in my region until I was the best player in my region. And we've played many hundreds of hours together.
I have a good easy one. Favorite drink? Water.
Fresh squeezed orange juice.
I mean, my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card, I think, is Dark Magician of Chaos.
Card art.
Card art? Ooh.
Favorite card art probably is the Legend of.
Oh.
Yeah.
Legend of. What is that pack?
Legend of Blue Eyes. I think you're right.
It's Legend of Blue Eyes. Yeah, the Legend of Blue Eyes.
Yeah, the classic.
Okay, I'm using it currently as my bookmark for Inner Game of Tennis. My girl, Injection Fairy Lily.
Oh yeah.
Oh baby, what a cutie pie.
I like Magi Magician Gal, which is funnily enough not where my tag came from. Either her or High Priestess of Prophecy. No, wait, I have a real answer. It's Temperance of Prophecy. That one. That one's actually unironically my favorite card artwork.
I don't know what that is.
That's new cards.
No one cares about new cards.
Will be your first events in 2020. Genesis.
Big house.
Genesis.
I'm not kidding.
That's the sad part. Favorite cat breed? Orange.
I don't have one.
I don't know cat breeds.
Yeah. Orange
Calico is one. I feel like every orange cat I've ever met is like super big homie. Why not Orange Fox? I've been playing Green Fox since I was a little kid. I just like it more. I think Orange Fox kind of sucks.
Magi came from the Spellbook Magician of Prophecy. That's what it was short for.
Favorite alcoholic beverage? Too bad Magic can't answer this one.
Yeah, I would maybe say Mike's Hard Lemonade if I knew what it tasted like. Yeah, man, I have to pick two things that if.
Shot of vodka with any chaser. I don't care. Pineapple juice.
If you have to pick two things in a biathlon, you can get to the Olympics. Which two? So, video game.
Wait, what?
You could get to the Olympics. Which, like, if you just pick two events at the Olympics, basically. But not Melee. But I guess it's just only not Melee. You can play other games.
Poker and basketball.
Man, what would mine be?
Oh, not sports either. It could be anything, like, or like not only the sports. It could be anything. Oh, Facebook soccer. That's not a sport. And God, people are so good at so many things, and I'm so mediocre at so many things that aren't Melee.
I want to see StarCraft 2 at the Olympics.
Picking the right Tupperware container, holy shit. So it's like that. God, but people are so good at everything.
Yeah, I wouldn't make it to the Olympics in anything, even Melee.
Getting over at Sprint. Is it just like what do we want to see, or is it like what game will we pick to give ourselves the biggest advantage that isn't Melee? PM. I guess. I don't know.
There is a mini game in the game Pummel Party where you have to either like jump over these spikes or duck under like some spikes. And I destroy my friends at it so hard every time. So that exact mini game. That's my Facebook soccer.
Okay. We want a lot of other questions.
What else? StarCraft 2.
Of external thought do you apply to your Melee style?
Oh, Rubik's Cubing. What the hell's wrong with me?
Yeah. Easy for you.
Oh my, I forgot that those existed.
You apply to your
Starter
melee
2 sucks.
style. Probably never give up. Never give up has been my favorite.
Oh wait, what'd someone ask?
1 second.
Uh,
What's the question?
what outside experience or external thought do you apply to your melee style? And I say never give up.
Being creative.
Being creative.
Smash. Favorite controller colors? Purple with a white back.
Ooh,
I like the emerald.
The reverse, sorry.
I really like. I don't know. I like the painted clear ones, like my controller. I think it's dope. I also like the Luigi blue back with the white front.
Which pop singer would you box IRL if you had to pick one? You're so dumb, Tuesday. Who's the youngest? Probably that one.
Magic's just gonna box this like 14-year-old rising pop star.
For Hedio.
I just like Magic's just like, give me Billie Eilish. I'll mess her up.
No, Billy would beat me up.
Favorite snack food? Gotta love chips.
Fuck.
All of them. If I had to pick one, Funyuns.
I don't know.
Wait, is pizza rolls? Is pizza rolls one, or is that two? Like
Yeah,
really...
that's a snack food.
Yeah, then easy. It's easy pizza roll.
Or popcorn. God, I love popcorn.
Is $2 still alive? Definitely in our hearts. Definitely in our hearts. Flamin' hot dill pickle lays. No.
No.
Best chip by far. Keep that in mind. Biggest melee conspiracy you sort of believe?
We can have a whole podcast about that.
Oh, we're going to.
That's too much.
We will.
The simpler one is like Hungry Box through Game 1 of Genesis 3 to Mango. I mean, I think a lot of people believe that.
What would mine be? I think this has something to do with what Kalindi's would be, but that Sakurai had nothing to do with Melee, or like little.
They would be the worst character in the game. Who do you add? Oh, that's a really good stipulation.
What is it?
If you could add a character to the Melee, but they would be the worst character, so it's just like we don't have to care about it. So it's like
Dark Souls guy. Oh wait, does that even count? Because the game's from 2001. Dark Souls from 2010.
add Exodia. That would be so sick. You just like if you just
I'd add Goku.
Imagine Exodia, like you just have to run out. You have to run out the entire clock. If you make it to the timer, then you win.
But he's just sandbag.
Worst melee habit? Do you mean like?
I don't want Goku to be bad, but it's the only way we'll get Goku at all. So.
Why did my parents
Actually funny. My parents just got a divorce like this week.
Aw.
What a coincidence. That's fine.
Okay.
But it's just such a funny quote. No, I promise it's fine.
Okay. When is my dad coming back from cigarettes? You three are the tippy top players in Melee. What's the name of this new era? The Delinquent Trio? Or Degen Force? One of the other?
Wait. Oh. Yeah. Probably the Delinquent Trio.
Yeah. I mean, unless we have a new name by then. Oh, not the era, not this trio.
Wait. Yeah, it would be the
Delinquent
Trio era.
Yeah, the era of the Delinquent Trio, or like maybe like the Zoomer era or something. I mean, you two are like, oh no, you're like a Zoomer and a half ish.
Me?
Yeah, or like I'm a Zoomer, you're the half Zoomer.
Yeah.
And then Clinty's the Boomer.
Our podcast name could have been 1.5 Zoomers.
Has any visions for the ultimate high level Melee?
Ooh.
Wait, do we have any visions for it?
Probably like no drop edge guards.
I feel like in like 5 years, Marth is going to be considered the best character, and he's going to have no losing matchups, and he's going to just trench everyone.
That's cool. How old are you? I'm 20.
But I hope I'm wrong.
If you picked one of the top 50 players to join as the Quattro, who would you want and who would you not want? Oh, I'm not gonna answer the second part. I don't want to be like scared.
For our podcast.
Yeah, who would be like the sickest fourth? Let me look at the top 50.
Jason. Oh wait, he's top. Fuck, he has to be top 50. Fuck.
Wait, do you mean Kalindi Jason or Mewtwo?
Yeah, Kalindi's Jason.
Oh yeah.
Not
He'd be
like
good.
Mewtwo
Yeah,
Jason.
top 50 though.
Fuck. That's hard as hell.
Mine would be
Squid.
Oh, is he top? Yeah, he is.
Squid or Avery, I guess.
They already have their own.
Yeah.
Mine would be Shepard.
Oh, Shepard would be so mean sometimes, though.
I would like Shepard. I'm for that.
Which two gods would you pick to join in a jazz trio?
Hungrybox and probably Armada. Hungrybox, I think, has music experience, and Armada would grind it, probably.
Mine would be PP and Mango. And I think we would be really bad. But I think we'd have fun.
Oh, PP would also... Oh, PP's not currently
I think
top 50.
PP would try... Yeah, but they still two melee.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean for the top?
Yeah.
At the top level, is there any correlation between a given player's character and reaction speed, or no correlation at all? I'd probably say no correlation.
Yeah, pretty much no correlation.
I don't think there's been many or any examples of someone switching mains because of their like reaction speeds.
Mango.
But like it definitely buffs certain people more. Like better reaction speeds will be better on like Sheik or Falcon than it would like Puff.
Yeah.
I think Mango would win a fist fight because he fights the most. But he's also the smallest, so he might get beat up faster by like the bigger ones.
Dude, Mewtwo King's like, if he's working out, he's like kind of buff.
Yeah, that's true. That's hard.
Which two guys would you pick to join in a jazz trio?
We already answered that one.
Oh.
But Kalindi didn't answer. He can answer.
No.
We are going to have guests eventually. We don't know when, though.
Yeah, one day. We'll get fiction. Have you guys rated it? Yeah, we rated one at the start. I think we gave it a 7. 7 or an 8.
It was decent.
It was 8. Could have any guess. Who would you pick? PP.
Oh, we would have like... I mean, we'd probably just want like... If we want views, we can just get like Ninja. Just like, fuck it. If we can get any person on the planet... Who do we get? LeBron James? Michael Jordan? Fuck it.
I would have nothing to say to LeBron James.
Yeah, it's like, hey,
I would just
what's
just mute my mic and just like look at the camera while Kalindi, I don't know,
just like
talked about
worships
whatever.
him.
Yeah.
If you're talking about melee players, probably like PP. This would be a good one.
I think even anyone, like I don't want Ninja on my podcast.
Yeah, no, that'd be.
Oh wait, okay. Any person? Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, sure. Which top player could you be in a room with the most clones of before you got annoyed with them?
Kalindi.
You're insane. Oh, that for you. Never mind. For you,
Yeah.
yeah.
For you, it's not even one.
Not even that bad.
Squid probably. I think we're not gonna answer that. If you're a wizard,
actually, the answer's myself.
If you're a wizard, what spell would you create? Transformations. Can cats have salami? What?
I would teleport. Teleporting would be so broken.
Teleport is the best for sure.
Teleport
for sure.
is so busted.
For sure.
Oh my god. It's like, I'm just gonna go to 6 tournaments this weekend. And every time I'm not in a bracket match, I'm just gonna go home and like lay down.
You can lose.
It's busted.
I'm out of here.
Plane tickets, hotels, no more.
Yeah, you wouldn't need a spot. You would need. There's like no reason to do anything if you can just teleport. I would just.
Yeah, teleporting sounds busted.
I don't. Okay, what's the salami shit?
I don't know what people are memeing about.
Okay, I wanted to be able to transform as a kid. Yeah, I wonder why. It's a Bernie meme, I see.
Oh.
What is your poker hand right now? Wait, there's people from the game that are watching. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about it.
7-9 of diamonds.
Aces. Or no, I have ace king right now every time.
I'm a YOLO shove though. That was good.
So I think
That's it, plenty.
I can't tell. I think we started at like 1 because I streamed for like 2 hours, so I think we're like an hour and a half in.
Yeah, it's
Well, I mean, we
we
start at 7, so
Yeah.
it's been like an hour and a half.
So what is chat? Do you chat want us to do like a quick set? We have like a lot of time.
Yeah.
Down for a lot of things. I feel like we have answered a lot of the questions already. We are also open to play some other games on stream.
God, if someone asks me one more time
Dance
about
off.
Rishi's stupid video, and if I should switch to Puff, I swear to God.
Favorite side dish to a sandwich.
Easy.
Oh my God, what a fucking clown.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, imagine you got your answer. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it's potato chips. Hopefully, like jalapeno chips. Then you put them in the sandwich. Oh my God. Broken.
We're considered 50-50 again.
Is Rishi a genius? God, every time I watch one of Rishi's videos, I like really like it. And then he says something that I just hate, and I'm like, man,
This video sucks.
he's memeing.
Which of the three of you makes the best food? Steven,
Oh,
uncontested.
oh my God,
Uncontested.
yeah. Oh my God. Not even close.
I'm good at heating up food. And thank you for resubbing, generic.
I actually love cooking so much. I don't know. What do I cook? I cook anything, bonfire.
Anything.
Anything. I mean, I don't know, just anything. I like soup a lot. I like just like roasted chicken and vegetables is great. Like stir fries? I don't know, just make anything. Anything that I want. Steak? I'm sick of making steak.
Which of either would you like to play Melee to Save Humanity? Kalindi.
Yeah.
Whatever.
The only issue with Kalindi is
I'd
like
be down to lose.
I would say he might just throw.
I'm so down. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Who do the aliens play? So they play like Puff. Like, get me in there. They play, like.
I'm probably the best against
Falco?
Marth.
Put Kalindi in there. I'm pretty good against Marth.
Marth or Fox for me.
Pisces? Put me in there.
Oh yeah. God, imagine getting wobbled for the existence of humanity. That's so scary. Imagine the tilt.
Can you imagine it's your last stock of humanity and you're getting wobbled?
Wobble is like, holy shit.
Do I LRA start or do I just like kind of hope they drop it?
No, you the only chance of you existing is if they drop it.
Yeah, but maybe humanity doesn't deserve it.
Yeah, if our player can't be an alien, we deserve to die. When spamming Kifako your calories and you play.
I think it's pretty funny. Nah.
I think.
No, I don't care about fat jokes at all. 0%.
I
think it's funny.
We could do a Sammy stock 1st to 9.
Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah, I'm down.
Is it first to 9?
It's best of 9.
It's 5.
Huh?
It's a best of 9, so it's a first of 5.
I think most fat jokes are pretty bad. Yeah. I mean, I like good fat jokes.
Whatever. Yeah, that'd be really quick, I guess. 1st to 5.
We can almost have a round robin.
Kalindi doesn't want to play me.
I don't play Fox Widows anymore. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, that's nothing
so
personal.
dumb. Who's the best melee player of all time?
Armada.
Yeah.
Sammy's silly stocks. Santiago.
Yeah.
Good answer. Good answer.
Fat Goku. I don't know. Has Mango ever gotten 9th of Genesis like I have? I don't think so.
Probably not.
Quick side note. Our current fucking graphics are made by me, and we're totally down to change them if you guys want to. If anyone wants to just make us be lazy, or if you guys want to offer your services, you can DM us, and we're totally down to pay for it as well. Just throwing that out there because I keep forgetting to mention it.
Melee player Yu-Gi-Oh! Top 6 ranking. Crush.
I'm better than Crush.
Kalindi. Okay, Kalindi.
I'm better than Crush.
All right, then Kalindi, me, Crush.
No,
who's the? Oh my God, I mess you up. Who is the guy we played at main stage?
I don't. Oh, Andrew. He's hella good.
Yeah, he's probably above me honestly. So that's 4. Does Calvar play Yu-Gi-Oh?
Why do you have to go there?
Yeah, what?
What? I think he plays Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh,
I think
that's
he's
so
talked to me about it.
Or because I thought you mentioned it because he beat me twice in Melee, and you're just like,
Oh no! What the
Oh,
heck? That's
no,
messed
what?
up.
Chill, man.
that's what I thought.
Relax.
Who's another Yu-Gi-Oh Melee player?
Mango.
I'm at 5. Bingo. Yeah, Magi honorable mention 7.
Great.
Goku, did I ever play against Scion? I don't remember. I don't think so.
All right, are we
Yeah,
starting?
let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, let me stand up.
Oh yeah, CDK's boyfriend. Yeah, we can put him at number 5.
Hype.
Is this just GOAT format or current? No one plays
Goat.
current. Yeah, it's all GOAT. No one cares about
Current
anything
format's
else.
trash.
Oh yeah, Leffen. He's pretty
Oh,
bad,
oops.
but
Yeah, I guess Leffen.
yeah, he could be up there.
He's not terrible. Let me send you the code. So we're doing. Just doing the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
one?
I'm going to SockCon this year.
I don't want to do just the first one. It's not that many
Yeah, I'm also
games.
going to SockCon. Are you going to
I
Sock-
love how that meme has evolved.
Are you going to SockCon, Kalindi?
Sure.
I thought he might be the only one who never heard of it.
Yeah. Really funny.
Yeah, Boomer. There are good formats besides GOAT. Nice
Probably.
game.
Yeah, they are. They are.
I don't think there are.
Alright. No, there are. I think Edison format's pretty good. Oh fuck, only Yoshi's too.
Yeah.
I
I think it's
definitely need to move around a little bit.
okay. Yeah, same.
Let me move around for a minute.
Teledad?
Oh,
That's
that was
also.
kinda-
I don't know. You good just sucks.
Chess Melee. I heard about like these like the thing in 20XX.
Yeah, I've played it before. It's
Yeah,
literally
I guess
just.
we should have talked about Sammy's thought or Sammy challenge.
Yeah, I mean we could talk
I
about
wanted
it now.
to, but Magi was like, someone in the Q&A will bring it up.
All right, maybe we'll talk about it next week.
Yeah.
All right, I think I'm good.
Okay. GLHF.
All right, chat. It's just me and you now. Kalindi, what's the temperature in Michigan?
Cold.
Oh, 1-0. Kalindi. Kalindi, which brand your coat? I'm in Boston and freezing. I need something new.
Huh?
Someone asked what brand of coat you wear.
Oh, I don't know. A warm coat.
Are we in a
War one.
simulation?
I wear a pea coat.
Elon Musk thinks we're in a simulation. I don't know if I agree. Probably not, but...
No.
Oh, it's 1-1. Does Sammy Stock buff or nerf scrubs? I mean,
Nerf.
right now the score is 1-1.
I think it nerfs them.
Plus Falco.
It actually... I think it buffs Falco a lot.
Yeah.
Top 6 most fashionable Melee players. Kalindi, Crush, Leffen,
2-1. 2-1. 2-1.
Magi,
Need more time. Need more
I
time.
guess.
Are we gonna do the
Ice?
1x2?
If it comes to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's another fashionable Melee player? I'm probably missing someone obvious.
Is it be ranked?
At least known.
I think I think Toph and Vish are pretty fashionable.
Oh yeah, Vish freaking
God damn it.
hella fashionable.
Crush word. That was at a.
Oh yeah, Nez. Yeah, there's some fashionable Melee players. What's the Sammy stock tier list? Falco's higher, but I don't know by how much. I think it also buffs Puff. Honestly.
Yeah. It has to buff like one hit kill
Yeah.
characters. Oops. Or one.
Ooh. Can we get a JVB?
Damn. I guess Sammy was right. The better player usually wins. So, GG's Magi. That was
Magi,
not fun at all. Pretty boring. Back to poker. Did she say
Magi, play me in one.
Okay.
hello? Hello?
All right, me and Magi are gonna do one.
Okay. I don't think she's.
I need to move my mic out of the way.
Should I hear something?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Kalindi, you're gonna have to. Oh,
What do I have to do?
you're gonna have to
talk
reach
chat
out.
now? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. Magi.
What's up?
Say GG's.
Fox. Falco.
Unreal.
I feel like the 1 minute timer will not matter, but
It does. Me and Avery played
Survival.
and I timed Avery out quite a bit. You just have to refresh, like, towards the end.
oh god, I haven't played Melee in like 2 days.
Let's go, Steven. Woo. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna be behind.
Yeah.
Woo, 1-0.
Oh, you won? Let's go.
Outplayed her.
Oh my god, I missed my seasick. No way.
Oh, no, Steven.
No,
Yes. Oh, no. Oh, my God. It's so easy. Is it 1-1 now?
Yeah.
yeah. Are you dead? Nope. Ah, that would have been so dope.
Oh, what? I can't. Oh, I fucking the slant changed the tech.
Even if you lose this, I would give Magi a chance to run it back one. But I think you'll win. What is it right now? 2-1?
Yeah.
You? Alright. Let's go, Steven. No, Magi, that smash is stupid. God, I wish I was watching in real time. Okay. Fox has no combos. Oh. Okay, that was the strangest up air I've ever seen. Okay.
Oh!
I'm behind. I'm behind. Oh my god, why would you even do that? Okay, 3-1. 3-1.
I read that roll so hard. Okay.
Oh, Magi. Oh, this looks...
Oh, I try to be a cool guy.
No, don't tell me you lost. Oh. 4-2?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's 4-3.
No, Steven, what happened?
Oh no, Magi's mad.
No.
I Damn
Hey,
it! Fuck, God damn it! I fucking read the fucking dashback and then fucking laser or the shine missed off of it. No!
Are you gonna tell him GG's?
Jeez.
The fuck?
And go on.
Those are any tips?
You're actually not gonna tell me GG's, huh?
She only told me G.
I told you
So-
GG's. I told you.
I thought you just said G.
No,
I
I
literally
didn't.
just heard G. Did you cut out?
What about me?
Oh, okay. Thank you, Madge. I appreciate it.
No problem.
I don't even know if it's worth giving you a run back. I'll never get my GG's.
They were games. They sure were, Howard. My bad.
I-
I thought I just heard G.
Pathetic.
Shut up.
Any up-and-coming Melee players, if you're just picking up the game, the number one tech skill you need to practice and have down, you can never miss this tech skill in tournament, is always say GG's to your opponent.
Always say G.
Always. Can't miss that.
I haven't
Madge
said
is
G.
playing for what? She's a dot kid. She's been playing for what, like 4 years? Still doesn't know how to...
What if you fist bump but don't say it?
Well, I mean, online, that is the fist bump.
Yeah.
It's fine
Like,
if you
I can do
Sometimes in
this. I'll do
tournament-
this. I can't do the other one.
You do what? No. I can't accept that online. I can't accept that. I refuse. I'm not even looking at it.
Can it not suffice?
No.
Player most likely to hug. Player most likely to handshake. Player most likely to fist bump.
Hug?
Fist bump. H box.
For me, hug is Swedish. Handshake is the person who just rated Ginger.
Oh, hey, Ginger.
Literally. Yeah, what's up, Avery? Yeah, so the person I'm most likely to hug is definitely... And then player I'm most likely to handshake is Ginger. And fist bump is like any of the other fucks that I don't like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just majority of them.
Me and Kalindi wouldn't. Oh, we fist bumped.
I had to initiate it. I remember.
No, you did.
I
Wait,
hugged
I
Magi
hope.
after I lost her, so maybe Magi.
Yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, we already hugged.
Yeah, so that's 100%. Handshake, maybe Iceman, because I don't know. He'll handshake if it's a good set, but like 90% of our sets are god awful, so it's hard.
Kalindi, they just raided. I think it's time to play another first to 5 in Sammy mode or whatever.
Only if you say GG's. I'll give you a rematch if you say GG's. This is completely.
Magi, look how many viewers we have. Are you really gonna deny them another best of 9 just because you don't want to say GG's?
Who won the first one?
I cannot believe he question.
Hmm.
Come on, Avery. Come on. Come on. I know I'm a little washed up, but come on, bro.
Do you think you deserve? Can I?
I kind of want to see my episode.
Can
Alright,
I
you
like?
have 10 seconds, Magi.
Can I have an IOU for the other part? I can say G, and then I can owe you the other G at the end.
I have to win again.
No,
to
he
get the
needs
second
you need
G.
to say GG.
Yeah,
twice.
yeah,
Is that what you're saying? All right, fine.
yeah. Okay, let's do it.
Fine. Unreal. I tell you.
Yeah, So on the reads, there was a bonus episode where I played Scar and Toph a bunch.
Are you still in the lobby?
No.
Okay, I'll send it in.
Yeah, we had a lobby. But it's Patreons only, so I'll probably never watch it. I could probably message Toph and get access to it, but I just don't care that much.
I did.
I just want to say, Magi.
Oops.
I just want to say, if you happen to win this set,
I'll
I'm
give
gonna
you the
say
other G.
GG's.
Okay.
No.
In my
I
bonus
don't use
episode, I tried
anything
to
to
2v1
but
them with
I'm gonna
my
say GG's. Just a heads up.
Ginger, did you guys do the like you got 4 socks, but they both, or you got 3 socks and they both got 1? Because that's what I did with them. And I played Toph with my
Change your
sheep.
overlay?
And I think one
Oh,
game.
you're right. Sorry.
Just try to do it straight up. Jesus Christ. I tried to suggest that, or like,
Look.
or I tried to suggest a more a more one-sided one for them, but they like wouldn't let me. I was like, we should do 4 stocks, 2 stocks, 2 stocks, and they're like, no. It's like, all right, fine.
Oh, this sucks. I didn't like. I meant to like. I forgot what I meant to do. I think I was like either the jump was off or like something up. I think I didn't mean to jump. I think I was holding up and I accidentally bumped it. Like, could be wrong.
I think doing an honest to God 2v1 against Scar and Toph is really, really hard. If all 3 of you have 4 stocks, that's impossible. Not impossible, but you know.
Oh.
You know.
Oh,
Nice combo, Magi.
Thanks.
you never beat them? That makes sense. I like how all 3 sets have started off as 1-1. Oh! Oh!
Mm-hmm. 2-1. Going on. You hate Falco.
Stick Null Shine from Null. Howard says, I know a combo Magi will never do to Kalindi. G to G.
Not this
Did
time.
we already did talk about character diversity. Honestly, Melee should just move to 1 stock. We'll talk about it next week.
I didn't mean forward smash. No way! Jesus Christ.
Oh goodness! All right.
Oh my god, I felt that for
2-2.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys should have gone over my matchup chart. Oh, we could have.
We can do it next time.
Yeah. I don't know. We didn't go over my matchup chart.
Three, 2.
PP went over yours. Oh, nice.
Oh god.
PP went over Avery's? What do you say?
I don't know. He was confused. Yeah, I definitely disagree with it, but I like that. I don't know. I like that people disagree about balance so much. Like, and that's kind of what we talked about in the character diversity. It's like we still know so little. I feel like in Melee, even though the
It's
game's been out for
4-1.
so long.
When I come back to the poker table after I beat. They can wait.
He said he can see where I'm coming from, but that it made everyone mad. Yeah. I feel like whenever you're up 4 and like 4 to a less number, you just like you want a cool way to kill them. You don't want to just like do something stupid. Go for a roll read or something.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a good shorten.
Why did that? Whatever.
Oh,
Jeez.
my.
G's?
Yeah,
No,
I gave you
need
the first
2.
one.
I need 2.
I heard. I gave you the first one before the set started.
No, I need them both right now.
Jeez.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Magi.
I said it
Yeah,
before.
You've heard it here first. Sammy Singles, better player usually wins.
I mean, it would make sense.
It would make sense. That's crazy. That matchup turns to like 60-40 Falcon. And I still pull it through. Kind of unreal. Oh, Magi, you're so low in your chair, I can't see.
I can see her in Discord perfectly, but the way the stream is like cropped, it's just the top of her head. Oh wait, I have a perfect emote for this.
Alright, are we done?
I think
All right.
so. I think we're done for
I
today's
believe we're
stream.
done.
Sorry for Ginger's stream who just came in, but we are finished with the episode at all. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Unless Delinquent Trio After Dark poker stream.
I mean, I'm honestly down.
I don't care.
I'm just-
I mean,
I'm just
it
hungry.
wouldn't be part. It wouldn't be part of the podcast, but I'm down.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
just
no.
chill.
Yeah. So the podcast is officially ending. So thank you guys for tuning into it. I'll see y'all next time.
Right,
Bye-bye.
MTK, is he playing Melee?